Okay, welcome to another Thursdays with the Mayor. Today we have Katie here with us. She's our bookmobile librarian, and they've got some exciting things going on this summer for our library and our kids. So, with that, I'll give it to you, Katie. Please tell us what's going on.
Yeah, thanks for having me today. So, with school getting out, we've had really an uptick on the second floor of the library of things getting busier. So, that's a great start to summer. We kick off our summer reading program on May 30th and it runs through July 30th. So, we're going to have a big block party just on that Denver Street where we close the block from 11:30 to 1. We're going to have the fire department there with the fire hoses. The police department's going to be there with their drones and robots. Scooters will be there. We have Bikers Against Child Abuse there, and the battle bus is joining us too. And then we'll end with a glow dance party in July. And in between, we have all kinds of stuff going on. We have magician Jeff Quinn coming. We have dinosaur experiences coming. We have a musician coming. And I've expanded bookmobile programming this summer. So Thursdays at Chautauqua Park from 1 to 3, we'll be having just kind of a digital detox time for kids where they can come for a story time, games, crafts, just kind of unplug and get out for a while. We're also going to start having the bookmobile at the summer lunch program at Longfellow School on Wednesdays from 11 to 1. So basically, the summer reading program, it's really geared towards children in a lot of ways, but it's great for anybody from babies on up to, grandparents. And basically, you read and get prizes. And the more you read, the more tickets you get, and the more chances you get to win for grand prizes. So for babies, there's little safe toy sets. For kids, there's Lego sets and art kits. There's this big capybara stuffy that kids have loved hearing about in the school. Reading program visits. And then for teens and adults, we have some great gift cards for our downtown businesses. So we have Bryant Books and Gifts, we have Odyssey. So all kinds of great stuff going on with that this summer.
Man, a lot of things going on. So, uh, let's get involved. Let's support our library, support our bookmobile, and let's get out there with our kids and have a good time. And it sounds like you've just got a ton of things going on, and sounds like a good thing for me to get my son involved in. So I will be seeing you down there myself. I hope everybody else comes down and sees Katie.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome back to Thursdays with the Mayor. I was just talking to Katie from the Bookmobile. A lot of stuff going on. Make sure you get involved in that. I'd like to point out that we've got a Hastings City Council meeting coming up at 6 p.m. That'll be Tuesday at the airport terminal. Uh, First off, before we get into the meeting agenda, I'd like to point out that the meeting will be on Tuesday instead of the typical Monday because the meeting date was rescheduled due to the Memorial Day holiday. Most city offices will be closed on Monday. However, the city Hastings Museum will be open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Those are normal Monday summer hours for the museum. I hope you enjoy the extended weekend, and I hope it's great weather out there. I think it's scheduled to be pretty good, right, Tone? I think so. So remember the sacrifices of our fallen service men and women. In fact, Brad Cunningham, an officer with the Hastings Police Department, will provide the address during the Memorial Day program at Parkview Cemetery. The service starts at 10 a.m. on Monday. So if you wish, please join that and listen to Brad and think about our fallen servicemen and women during this Memorial Day, please. Um, let's get to the agenda review. The agenda coming up on Tuesday, really, there's just on the consent agenda, there's just a few items approving some pay requests and things like that. Some things pertaining to the Kool-Aid Days parade on August 15th. Kool-Aid Days at the Adams County Fairground. Really just some really normal stuff there. Let's get down to there will be a presentation of the library report, impact report, and that will start off the general business and some talk about some Noah's Ark economic development. And then, probably down to the end under ordinances, we will be discussing the hours and sale and enacting a section to do with an alcohol license revocation requested by some council members. So please, let's see, Larry Consbrook, Mark Rowan, Brad Consbrook, and Mike Anderson have that ordinance up. It's 4831. If you'd like to get in on that, please show up. And that's about it for the agenda. Let's talk a little bit about the community field house. Give you a little update on it. There's been a little change as of late concerning the possible location of the proposed community field house. Initially, we had 3 locations cited, and after a meeting with some members of our school board, one of those locations has been omitted. We've been looking at a collaborative effort with Hastings Public Schools for the land directly to the east of our current YMCA and tying in some operational management with our YMCA staff. After further discussion, Hastings Public School Board members have removed that location due to Hastings Public Schools' future plan to build a new school, and that property possibly having value to them in the future. So we've got to look at some alternate locations, which we've added a few. During the last week, several prominent citizens heard of this and stepped up to entertain alternate locations. So should be some interesting discussion going further on locations and possibly better locations. I mean, it'll be a standalone unit, but at the same time, it'll be in possibly a more visible location to our city. And currently we're formulating the preliminary drawings and finalizing a place to land this project. So if you would like to be a part of this, it seems like it's really gaining some momentum, and I've been getting a lot of phone calls this week. So if you'd like to be a part of it, please message the City of Hastings on Facebook. We'd love to have everybody involved and love to get everybody's input on what this could serve, what this project could serve all of our community for. So, Fieldhouse update out of the way. Let's move to Aquacourt opening. As a part of another Memorial Day weekend activity, training and final preparations are taking place to open the Hastings Aquacourt Water Park. This will be on Saturday, May 23rd, weather dependent. The Aquacourt is scheduled to be open noon to 7 p.m. daily through August 9th. However, the Aquacourt will be closed for public swimming if the air temperature is below 70 degrees Fahrenheit or at a manager's discretion based on inclement weather, attendance, or unusual circumstances. As we know, Tony, if you don't like the weather here in Nebraska, wait a day and you might be in a whole new different climate zone, right? So, with that being said, we will be open as much as we can for the kids. And in addition to the Aquacourt, the wading pools at Hartwell Park, Lincoln Park, and Libbs Park Splash Pad will be open May 23rd as well. Follow the Aquacourt on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Hastings Aquacourt 1, or call 402-463-1016 for daily status updates. Moving on to Hastings Museum Summer Fun. Summer adventure is just around the corner at the Hastings Museum. They're preparing to kick off another exciting season of summer fun. These programs beginning June 1. Throughout June and July, the museum will offer a wide variety of hands-on classes designed to inspire creativity, curiosity, and discovery through art, history, science, and more. Class descriptions, schedules, volunteer information, and registration details are available. Just call the museum at 402-461-2399 for more information. See Monsters of Nebraska. Katie from the library already provided an overview about the summer reading program, which includes a summer reading kickoff block party. Again, that is at 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., Saturday, May 30th, on the 300 block of North Denver Avenue. The summer reading also includes programs at 2 p.m. on Wednesdays throughout June and July. The theme this year is Unearth a Story. That first program is Sea Monsters of Nebraska at 2 p.m. June 3rd at the library. Investigate the ancient sea creatures that swam in Nebraska's Cretaceous Sea 65 million years ago with the Hastings Museum. I was telling Tony earlier about the big crustaceous fish that hangs in our museum that I've noticed for years and noticed on the interstate on signs for a while. So I'm guessing that guy will be in there as well. Explore everything from the giant Tylosaurus to small ammonites and everything in between. You'll make a fossil impression, handle real fossils, and more as you dig through the past. What kind of discoveries will you unearth? I know my kid will be there. He loves digging stuff up. So I think every kid does. So hopefully we all enjoy that. Let's move on to the Battle of the Badges. Hastings first responders are once again turning the need for blood donations into a friendly competition. Hastings Fire and Rescue and Hastings Police Department will be competing in the annual Battle of the Badges blood drive. The competition to secure blood donation for the American Red Cross is scheduled for noon to 6 p.m. Thursday, June 4th at the City Auditorium, 400 North Hastings Avenue. Donors can sign up by using Red Cross Blood Donor app or visiting www.redcrossblood.org. Donors will be able to choose whether to support Team Fire or Team Police. Donations will be tallied at the end of the day to determine a winner. Hastings Park and Recreation's Food Truck Fridays. Spend your Friday evenings in June participating in a creative programming while delicious food and drinks from a rotation of local food trucks. Each Friday will have a different theme with a variety of entertainment options. Refer to our website for the specific information for each Friday. The first Friday will be June 5th at Brickyard Park, when Hastings Tribune will be hosting a TGIF concert. The event will start at 6 p.m. For more information, call the Parks and Rec Department at 402-461-2324. So, a lot of stuff going on in Hastings, a lot of stuff with the library. Please come out, join the events. Memorial Day weekend is this weekend. Please, everyone, have a safe and glorious Memorial Day weekend. God bless everybody, and we'll see you back here in a couple weeks. Thank you.